Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 2023 Western BCA Championship here in Lincoln City, Oregon. This is Railbirds Productions. Summerfield Habner joined by the one and only Kevin Ross here of the Railbirds team. We have got deep B-side platinum action going on right now. Hot and heavy Dave Randall versus Michael Flanagan. Michael just won a match to get to Dave. Dave lost the match to get to the point. So this is fourth place match? This is either fifth, sixth, or fourth. Oh, I'm good. Thank you. Nice. Cool. All right, I'm going to look that up in the bracket to figure it out. I believe it's fifth, sixth, because I think the winner of this plays for fourth and then gets into the rest of it. Here we go. This is Michael Flanagan to break. Michael just under 600 to 594. Dave Randall is 617. Second ball break. Makes a couple stripes. 3, 6, 9, 12. Makes 3.
Hey, Railbirds, how's it going?
And solid as well. I'm doing well. How are you?
Just another day in paradise. So we have the Platinum Singles hot seat match going on in front of us, huh?
Not quite.
Not quite? We're not quite there yet?
No, we did the hot seat match. Eric beat Eric.
So this is B-side. Okay.
This is B-side. This is fourth place match.
Okay.
Winner of this plays Eric to get to the finals.
Gotcha. Okay.
That is Eric Tate who lost. Eric Sawyer, I believe, was the victor. He's got the point.
Yep, I did see Eric Sawyer got that one. I did see that.
Yep. Yeah, that was a good match. It was closer than it looked. A little differential, but those players, Eric Tate guaranteed third. Eric Sawyer guaranteed second already, and these guys fighting to get back in it. So right now we're at 0-0.
All right, Michael Flanagan at the table. Looks like he's shooting at stripes. Or is the table still open?
It is open. I like taking stripes there. But boy, you got your work cut out for you in that lower section of the table.
Yeah, that pocket over there is kind of starting to look a little bit like Times Square New Year's Eve over there. We got a bit of a problem going on.
Doesn't look like the combo goes. I mean, he was looking at the 5 into the 15. Is he thinking of caroming off the 10 into the 5 into the... Oh. Put a lid on it. Looking at, yeah, combo. No, that's tough. I think he has a line on the 15 right now. I don't understand that. If he can see the 15 to make it right now, doesn't it look like he can make it?
No, he's probably afraid of hitting the 5 first, so I guess he doesn't have a line on the 15.
Boy, I'm staring right down it right now. Maybe it's closer than it looks.
On screen, it looks pretty darn close.
Well, and granted, I don't have the best perspective, so...
Actually, on screen, it doesn't look like even if the 5 wasn't there, it doesn't look like he has enough of the 15 to cut it in.
Check it out in real life, though. It's juicy. There's a reason he's not shooting it, and I'm sure it's a good one. Gonna try and push through this. Probably gonna make contact with the 8. Oh, he was looking at banking it and coming down table? Well, boy, that couldn't have worked out much better.
No, he's just playing safe. Good safe.
And that's a tough safe, you know, that...
Yeah, the old double kiss safety.
Double kiss combo, slide down table under your ball.
He's been practicing that one.
Yeah.
Waiting to pull that one out of his back pocket.
Well, it sure worked out well. That brings to the table the one, the only, the man, the myth, the legend, Dave Randall. Dave, one of my favorite players out here. I think I've learned something from Dave every single time I've played with him. Even when he beats me, he's like, check this out. He's always got a little pearl for you. Also, the worker for Littman lights. Dave hand-built each and every one of these lights in here, from what I heard. I'm sure somebody else had something to do with it. But great table mechanic, excellent pool player. Looks like he's looking at kicking the 6 ball. Calls it up in the corner. Wow.
He's made it.
If anybody was wondering why Dave's here, that's why. He just drilled that, made it look like nothing.
Boom.
Wow.
Easy peasy, nothing to it.
Next time you do a replay, show it to me again. I think I can do it. I believe you.
I think I can. I think I can.
I think, yeah, looks like Dave's going to play safe here. Just roll up behind this 1 ball. So clip on the top side of it. Use the 1 as your blocking ball. Don't want to overroll this shot. It's a pretty good.
Yep, he's got him hooked on everything, so he's going to be kicking.
Jumping. He's got to jump here on the 11 ball. And room to work. I think I kind of like taking the 11. It's kind of putting your cue ball in the right direction down there.
Oh, does he have a soft kick on that 15?
He does. And yeah, floating under there's the only thing I don't like about that is moving the 15 out of the way, but I mean your 10's still blocking the 5.
And if you soft kick on the 15, if you leave him where all you can see is the 5, he's going to be moving that 5 out of the way anyway.
Doing your work for you. Yeah, I like that. It's also so close to the pocket. You gotta make sure you either catch full on the 15 or real thin. You just don't want to ticky off that 15. All right, he's looking at playing into the 10 ball. Which
yeah, he might not have access to the 15. Might not be able to hit far enough down this rail.
got it.
Well, in this case, yeah, definitely call the 15 in the corner because it might end up in there.
Totally. Yeah, I like that shot. You don't like the jump here? What if you're playing 9 ball and that's your object ball? That's a pretty standard jump, huh?
To hit, yeah, not to pocket. I'm not Shane Van Boening with the jump cue.
Thought I was commentating with Shane. Darn it. Yeah, I probably overused the jump cue.
I mean, yeah, I could get a good hit on this 11 with the jump cue. I'm not a favorite to pocket it.
Mm-hmm.
And, if you don't pocket it, you're selling out the table.
Yeah. Yep, you're right about that. Dave wondering if he'd called the 10.
Did he call the 10 or the 15?
I'm not sure.
Did he call anything?
I don't think he's called anything yet.
He's
Dave
changed his path. He's
calling the
going he's going between the 1-8 now.
10. Right.
Or at least that's what he was looking at just now.
That's definitely right through traffic there. Oh, maybe. Well, right to take his time on the shot. What is going on here? Okay, calling the 10 ball, I believe.
Randy?
Yeah, I like what you're saying, calling the 15. You got a good chance of catching the backside of that 10 and making the 15. That looks long. Ooh, worked out pretty well.
Well, pretty well for Dave Randall. That he's straight in on the 5.
Dead in on the 5, yeah.
Yeah, that 15 was going. Just got to hit it.
Yeah, does that 4 go on the side past the 2? Easy to overlook the 4 ball. But that's definitely, I'm going to go 5 to the 4. Yep. Let's see how Dave picks it apart. Man, that opening kick was so awesome.
Trying to see if that 4 passes
Just
the
nudges
7.
it. Nice shot. You're just going to play the 4 right in the side here.
Exactly.
And maybe even draw back to take the 2 on the side next. You don't want to wait on those.
Yeah, that side pocket's really about the only place for that too.
Mm-hmm. But from there, 4-2-1-7-8. It's a bump on it. It's tight.
I think he just barely got
I
there.
think he got there. Not a fan of the backswing, Dave Randall. Had a lot of discussions about that. You'll notice there's very little backswing on his stroke. He is pretty into like everything happens from the position you start from, and you don't have to start way behind you. In fact, you lose control with this big swoop. So interesting stroke. It looks like kind of a nippy stroke, but he puts action on the ball. Can definitely do a lot with a little. Looks like coming across the table, play the 7. Might just play the 7 on the side here. A little high inside.
Just like that.
Yeah, he's looking good. Taking a little sip of his drink. I like your style.
It's important to stay hydrated when you're at the table.
That's the truth. I really try to do that. I try to, if I'm waiting on somebody, anything like that, I just try and step away. Go do something that gets my mind off it. Don't get frustrated you're waiting or anything like that. Come right back to it. Again, high inside out here to take the 8 in the upper left-hand corner pocket. It's a beautiful. And dead in Dave Randall, trying to take down game 1. What's that? Yeah. Yes, indeed. And this is Dave to break as well, right? I believe so.
Yeah, I didn't see who got that first break.
Pretty sure it was Michael. Yeah, I know. There we go.
Dave Randall, 1-0.
Game 1.
Race to 6. Did you tell everyone about where we are and our sponsors and all that fun stuff?
No, we haven't quite yet. I didn't even tell them about the rules.
We are coming at you live from the Chinook Winds Casino Resort here in beautiful Lincoln City. I want to give a shout out to the Chinook Winds and everything they do for the Western BCA. Your support of the Western BCA over the years has been greatly appreciated, so keep it up. Thanks. Speaking of appreciation, show some appreciation to our Fun Day sponsors. These guys all put up some money so we can all have a little bit of fun on the day before the tournament actually starts. So show them some love. When you're in Seattle, show Ox Billiards some love. Check them out, Seattle's premier billiard hall. Tell them Railbird sent you.
I love Ox. Place is so cool. This is Summerfield and Kevin. The Railbirds TV coming to you, like you said, from Chinook Winds Casino, playing on diamond tables with these beautiful Littman lights. Yeah, definitely a big part of this event over the years and the transformation of the way that this room looks. Pretty sweet. Well, dry break for Dave there. That was second ball break too, wasn't it?
Sure looked like it.
They're really trying to mess with my arguments here. I am a big fan of the second ball break. I am a big believer in it. I think that you just risk too much on the head ball break. Even now, I mean, he gives up control of the table, but this is, you got to do some dancing here to get out of this table. Even this opening shot to get around the 9 to get something clear, you gotta be pretty cautious. Doesn't take much to get stuck under there.
Well, you're talking about that second ball break. You know who is not a fan of that second ball break?
Scott Frost.
Scott Frost.
What does he know?
I don't know. Yeah, he's a one-pocket guy. What does he know about 8-ball?
Yeah, I mean, nobody's a fan of the second ball break if they can make a ball on the head ball, but I just don't know many people that can make more than 60%. I was taking bets last night, and I was saying you have to make more than 7 out of 10, and I mean, I guess only two people tried it, but none of them were able to do it. I was watching James though against Stan, and James, I think he only dry broke twice, but at 6-2, that's only four breaks.
Well, James DeVee was head ball break from the side rail. He was not going second ball break.
No, that's what I'm saying is I was surprised by how many balls he was making using the head ball break, but he was going from the side, like you're saying, which is a different strategy than most people are breaking head ball. Most people are closer to the center of the table doing head ball, right?
Right. It's
But
unusual to do a head ball break from the side rail. That's unusual in 8 ball.
he seemed to have more success with that, though. I also saw the 8 ball flying up to the high side of the table, which was interesting. Yeah, so forced his way through there, got out, gets a look at the 5, doesn't get stuck down in that corner. Um,
Yeah, that's 6 balls in trouble though.
I like playing the 5 here through the 2-1, hopefully playing the 2 next, but trying to get myself in a position on the 3 to be able to get down on the 6.
Did
Just looking at
did
playing
he
this.
did he just call the combination 3-7 combo?
I guess so. I was gonna say I keep looking for the window and it ain't
He
there.
has a shot on the 5.
He's got a clear shot and a good chance to get into the middle of that table. Wow.
I'm at a loss for words.
I hate,
Why?
yeah, it did seem really unnecessary there. And I think if he watches it, he'll kind of feel the same way. Had a clean shot on the 5. It's
That
easy to kind of get fixated on those shots
I
that
mean, it's not like he was doing that because he had to do that to get position on something because well,
no,
he didn't get position on anything.
no, it didn't work out well. Yeah, he's got what?
All right, Mike. I mean, yeah, he's near 600 frog rate, so he knows which end of the cue stick to hold.
Mhm.
All right, Michael, you're gonna have to explain yourself to us.
Uh,
After the match, you're gonna have to go and put a comment down below the video to explain what you were thinking there. We gotta know.
inquiring minds want to know. It looks like Dave's got a cut on the 11 ball. If he wants to play the 11 to the 12, he can do it. He's looking at playing this combo, and I don't think this combo, or maybe he's playing the 14 down. I don't think the combo goes.
No,
No, he's just playing
he's
safe.
playing safe.
That's a
And
pretty
that's
nice shot.
pretty good touch.
It gets him to the 6 ball, but I mean,
Yeah, 6 doesn't go anywhere though.
well, unless you shoot a combo.
Hmm.
What about a kick combo 6-1?
Well, it's dead. How
Dead.
how
Well,
can you
that
miss?
can you miss?
Well, they're all dead if you hit them right.
Hmm. Yeah, Dave kicked that early one right in the hole. Let's see what Michael's got up his sleeve.
There's some odd discussion going on in the chat room about pool players and dancing and looking like they have wooden legs. I don't know what the heck's going on, so I'm just going to concentrate on the game here.
I I have it pulled up on my phone, but I haven't been watching the chat. What's going on here? What am I missing?
So is that the right score on that table there?
Probably. I'm willing to bet that I'm close.
Within 3 games?
Absolutely. I'll walk over there at the end of this game and check the score. I
Yeah.
love watching people get just like totally baffled by Dave Randall. He's one of those players that people take for granted so frequently. Hey, speaking of Ox Billiards, right there, one of
Oh,
the
Christian, there he
proprietors,
goes.
Christian, pretty terrific guy. They were super, super hospitable last time we were up there.
Is Christian one of the owners?
I believe so.
I know he's their tech guy, right?
Hmm. You know that? Maybe he's not. but I know he's a big part of the place. Really nice guy. I showed up and I didn't realize they would know who I was, and they knew who I was immediately, and they were really friendly and nice. And I promptly spilled a beer. Like I had been there for probably 3 minutes. It was pretty awesome. And they,
Introducing yourself properly.
yeah, I'd like to set the bar real low, real low. Well, this is not going to be a fast match. I'm going to step away and go check out that score. I'll be
All
right
right.
back.
Sure thing. All right. Michael's kicking at this 2, trying to play this 2 in the side. The only danger is, coming off that 8 ball and making the 8 in one of those 2 pockets. But you have to be pretty unlucky for that to happen. Oh, great effort. Oh, speaking of the owners of Ox Billiards, we have confirmation from Ox Billiards themselves. So apparently there are 4 owners. All right. So you're not tricking me into saying that name. All right, Dave, looking at the billiard on the 9. I mean, you don't need to play the billiard. I mean, you just shoot the 9 straight in. If the cue ball hits the 14, it hits the 14. Is how it looks to me. I could be seeing it wrong.
Obviously, you don't know Dave Randall. If they're
Yeah,
one of the most interesting things about him as a player is if there is an easy way to go about it,
that's obviously not what he's interested in.
it's not. It's just not immediately the thing that he's going to go to. He's going to look at something. It's like his brain.
Easy as boring. Is that the?
Totally. It's like his brain has to be interested in it for it to work.
Yeah, I could shoot that straight in, but where's the challenge in that?
As
How
yeah,
boring.
you know what I could do is throw that ball off the 14. Yep. But all joking aside, I really respect Dave as a shooter. Very knowledgeable player. Yeah, I'd love to see him pull this baby off. Back cut on the 14. I kind of like what he was looking at the 10 to knock the 6 out of there. But the 13 might pass the 6.
He's let this cue ball get away a little.
Yeah.
Oh no.
You can't see the 10 anymore, can he?
He's locked up on that 12.
On the 12. Ooh, brutal.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. All right, Dave, show us some of that Dave Randall magic.
He's going to roll this ball right under the 6. He pointed right where he's going. And yeah, kind of forcing his opponent to move the ball that he wants him to. Nudged it a little more than he'd like to. He leaves a cut on the 6 in the side. Partially blocked pocket by the 1 ball, but pretty open. Michael taking a good long look at it. He can't see the 5, can he? It was pretty stuck back there.
Doesn't look like he can see the 5. Looks like the 6 just has him covered there.
Do you cut the 6 in the side right now? Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
And it looks like he's got pretty natural line. I like to put a little inside on this to come around the 12-5. But we caught the 1. Does it still go? It falls in. Wow.
Nicely done. Even off the 1, it still goes.
What a roller coaster. I love that.
All right, he's got his choice of shots now.
I like 2 to the 1 here. I like 2, 1, 5, 3, 7, 8. I know it's a lot of back and forth, but I just don't want to wait on the 5 ball. I think the 1's a great ball to get on it if you can get pretty straight off this two. Just draw out so that you're not. I would ideally would like to not make any contact with the 12 coming off the 5. Mr. James, a pool enthusiast, local pool enthusiast. He's on the stream all the time, man. James Brinson, great player too. Really nice guy.
Well, was James Brinson here?
Yep, he just walked by.
Oh, I see him in the chat all the time, but I don't know what he looks like.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
He's right over here, red sweatshirt.
Oh, that's James Brinson.
He's a
Okay.
super nice guy.
Hello from Lincoln City, Oregon.
Yeah.
As he always likes to introduce himself in the chat.
Uh-huh.
All right, so I mean, he could shoot the 3 right now and drop right between that 10, 11 to cut that 5 in,
hmm
because you got to get that 5 out of there. And this 3 ball will get you there. Can drop right between that 11, 10.
I kind of like this. Nudge out and then use the 3 to float down on top of the 5. Not the thinking. Who's coming back? 2 ball also gets you on the 5, but that 8 ball is scary from there.
Oh. Looks like his plan is to get to the 5 from the 3. Looks like that's what his plan is.
hmm Boy, he's got to watch this 8 ball. From the other angle, you can kind of see what's up. But as long as he's pushing forward, 8 ball not in much jeopardy of going in the side pocket. So just big jaws right there. You also don't want to knock the 8 between the 10, 13.
If you shoot this with a high ball, it doesn't look like it's going to touch the 8 at all.
Should be fine.
Am I seeing it wrong?
No, I think you're right.
You just want to shoot as the high ball, come across for the 3 in the side. 3 in the side gets you down to the 5 in the corner. Oh, but he came up short. That is not going to get him to the 5.
No. At this point, does the 3 pass the 15 in that upper right-hand corner?
No. So
So
shooting the 5 now is
not
of
a good.
limited value, unless you bank the 5 and draw all the way back up table again. You know, do something crazy like that.
How do you feel about a high inside on the 3?
Maybe coming off the 15.
15.
That could work. You could also hit the 15 full and then you're stuck.
Stuck.
But you know, you're limited options right now, so it's time to pull out the creativity.
I think I like what you're saying about banking the 3 ball. It looks like you can bank the 3 ball. I mean,
Yeah.
you're not going to give yourself much of a better shot on the 5, though. But you can
No, but if you bank the 3, and
get on the 5, and then you have a cut on the 8.
yeah. As long as you don't have to try to get back to the 3, if you shoot the 3 first and just take the longer shot on the 5,
Yeah.
you can get to the 8 because the 8 goes in the far corner.
This is one where you get amped up, and it's really easy to just be like, all right, I'm going to fire this ball. But typically, the simpler thing is the better answer. Spin around 4 rails for shape, for attempt at shape is
No, I don't think you can avoid the 15 if you try to go the outside spin,
yeah,
you know, trying to fire this in the side. I don't think you can avoid the 15.
yeah. I was thinking about drawing it. Tries the bank. It's at a little long. Didn't quite get back there either. He was making sure he didn't draw behind that 8 ball. All right, Dave Randall with room to work with a 1-0 lead.
I think the 11's his only real shot. I don't even think you can see enough of the 13 to shoot it. I think that 10's got him.
Oh, 11 floats right into the 5, and it's pretty smooth sailing from there.
Even if he ends up on top of that 12, he should still have a shot at the
10
10.
on the side. Yeah.
Just like that, and he
10,
does.
13, 12, 15.
Yeah, that looks perfect. He can just shoot the 10, draw back just an inch or two, so he has angle on the 13 to come across for the 12. And Robert's your father's brother.
Yes, indeed. It's also easy up here. How do I miss balls and screw up these runs so frequently? Because believe me, I do. That's why
I
I'm
don't
sitting here.
I don't miss shots from up here too often, but I do come up dry on the break pretty often from the
You
commentator's
break your
booth.
five from the booth? I do too if I break that ball.
I personally break second ball break
Hmm.
from the side. That's my personal break, only because I don't have really a real powerful break for the head ball break.
Yeah. That's the thing. I feel like I hit the head ball break pretty well. I want to try the way that James was breaking from the side. I know before I knew.
Well, except he hits it with 2.5 sledgehammers.
Yeah,
He
he's a beast.
he hits those balls so hard.
Yes, he does. Yeah, and controls the rock really well. Right.
Needs to get off that rail.
Yeah, he'd like to. Yeah, really killed that off the rail.
Yeah, that looks pretty darn straight to me.
Yeah,
He can cheat the pocket and go forward 2 rails.
I don't know why you would. I think you just stop this ball and take your long shot. You don't have to do anything with the 15 off the corner. You just got to pocket it. When you're a 9-foot pool player, there's not supposed to be a long shot on a 7-foot table. So, but it's funny after you play on the 7 for a while, they start to look a little longer.
They do. It's all what you're used to, I guess.
They've taken his
Besides,
time to walk over.
you have to remember us old guys. We like to be close to the ball. We don't like these long shots.
As long as you include me
Unlike
and us, those old guys.
unlike you young people who like those long shots, we like to be close to the ball.
I get myself in trouble all the time doing that. That's one of the reasons my friend Joel hates playing scotch with me. Is like I don't need to be on top of the ball. Just get me so I got a good look at it. Give me an angle. It's just gonna roll this. I don't see any point in popping this or trying to draw back to the rail and back out. Taking a lot of time on the shot though too.
Yeah, he's wanting to
He
cheat the
wants to cheat the
pocket
pocket
and
and
go
run around two
forward,
rounds. Yeah.
but he may have just changed his mind and he might just put this in and take the long shot. He may have just changed his mind. Yeah, he changed his mind. He's
Oh
putting it, and
no.
he putted it into the rail. Oh,
Oh man. Oh boy, I know that feeling, Dave. All too well. Just
wow.
trying to feel for you. All right, well, Dave not able to get out of that rack, and a pretty great opportunity here for Michael Flanagan to tie it up 1-1. Thanks everybody for tuning in out there to Railbirds TV. We've got Kevin in Summerfield.
Yep.
Sherry
That's
got
us.
it quick, didn't she?
Say, oh, you guys got it, sweet. I'm out of here. Poof, gone.
Yep. And like that, she's gone. He really wanted to get further across the table here. This is not the shot I want to be taking.
Yeah, this is a bit of a tester. Really got to bear down on this one.
Do you have, an angle that you prefer? Are you 45 or less guy? Or do you not think about that kind of stuff?
I don't think about that kind of stuff. I tend not to pull out the protractor when I'm at the table playing pool. Doesn't fit in my pocket all that great.
Mhm. Wow. Well, that
Perfect.
worked out
It
great.
worked out nice. Nicely done.
Yeah, no, that was a tester. Tough little shot there. Making contact with the 8, big side pocket there, but everything worked out fine.
All right,
Michael.
Michael, tying it up one apiece. Race to 6.
At this Platinum Division 4th place match. Yep.
That is correct. I think it's time for a little musical interlude.
Do you like me working with it, or are you going to hit the mute button for me? Well, exciting action over there on the bonus stream coverage as well. Boy, oh boy. They got a game here. And we got action coming to you. 74 tables here. Teams starting tomorrow. Some teams start tomorrow, correct? The rest of them start Friday?
Some start tomorrow.
All right. Like a second ball break here as well.
I know Sandra's coming down, and he starts around like 7 o'clock or something like that.
Sandro is?
Yeah.
Nice. Coming down just playing, or is he taking some pictures?
He'll probably bring his camera with him. He's probably not leaving it at home.
He's such a good photographer, man. I love that guy. It seems like we were pretty spoiled there for a while with good photographers, and they're a little less around these days. You know, they put in long, hard hours, though. Well, great break there. What's that? Not sure what happened. Something fell. Oh, what do you know? It looks like I kicked something. That was me, huh? Yeah. Too big for this world. All right. Trying to figure out how to get on that two ball. I shoot a lot of inside English, and I really like high inside to try and swing at that two ball now. So play the four ball to get in between the 210. It's got a different plan.
So I'm all for having photographers around the pool hall, but you gotta these photographers sometimes they are starting to get really intrusive into the matches when they're photographing.
Oh yeah.
They've been getting pretty intrusive lately. We got to put a stop to this. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he's on the table. That's going to be a great shot though. It's a great picture of the picture taker right there. Well, it does look like he left himself a back cut on the two, and he wants to go for it right now.
That was Sandro, by the way, in case you guys were wondering why I just put up some random picture of a photographer.
I think this rolls him right into the nine ball here, which, yep, stops him great for the four. Got to get on this five. I kind of want to.
I think you just got to roll over to that side rail and take a cut to the side pocket, I think.
I'm an idiot, so I'm going to jack up and draw off the four and play the five in the left-hand side pocket.
Well, if you can do that, by all means do that. It's going to be an easier shot on the five, I think.
It is. And I feel like that's a pretty easy cut there, but this is one that it's easy to take for granted and miss. It's easy to, yep, definitely able to screw it up, over-roll this, and then it's like he's going to punch through it. Is he thinking side pocket or side rail and back out for the five? No, he's drawn back. You don't need a lot of speed with this shot. It's naturally coming off that table. Oh, not just a 10. He didn't want to do that. That's trouble. Kevin, are we going to see a jump cue?
Maybe.
I think we're going to see a jump cue. Here we go, jump cue. Yeah, nice. But I just don't know which player is which. If I have the players right, I think that's Merlin at the table.
Merlin. He's a real wizard with that cue ball, isn't he?
Yes, indeed.
I'm sure I'm the first person to ever say that about him. I am so creative.
I am so creative. All right, staring down the barrel of this kick shot.
He came really close on his last kick shot with that
He
two ball.
did. Yeah.
So he's obviously confident with his kicks.
And is this Merlin at the table?
All right, good hit.
Good hit, doesn't make it.
Doesn't make it. Leaves a couple shots for Dave to choose from.
Yeah, wide open here. Yeah, I think you start with the 12 ball here. I like something, 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 914. How about you? I think I like 12, 11, 13, 10, 9,
Yeah,
14.
what do you got in that water bottle over there? Are you just drinking just water?
I am actually playing safe. You don't like the 14 as a key ball? I was more just saying he's got a lot of options
Hmm.
early on.
I mean, I gotta say, I am not a fan of playing safe there when you have and
Wide open
when you
shot.
have open, you have multiple wide open shots, no trouble balls. Are you that? I,
At some
you,
point, you got to shoot.
I mean, Dave Randall, he's over 600 Fargo. He could run these. He could have run those out.
Yeah. Well, and the fact is, what you do is you let a guy that's almost 600 come back to the table and have a shot to win this thing. If he kicks this ball in the hole, which he's almost done a couple times now,
Yeah, I'm not a fan of playing safe when you have a run out, unless unless there's some problems, some trouble somewhere. But
yeah,
this was wide open. He had multiple shots to choose from. Just because you play safe on somebody, that's no guarantee that
yeah.
you're going to get a good result.
We haven't we haven't seen him pull a jump cue out yet.
I mean, what if he
He
kicks
could
us?
jump.
What if he kicks us five in and then and then makes the eight, and wins the game?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I definitely hear you. Speaking of kicking it in and running out, are you kicking long rail or are you kicking short rail? The tricky part about kicking to the left side rail there is if you make the five, you got a good chance of scratching.
I don't see this as a scratch if you make the five. If you hit it good enough to make the five in that right corner, I
Guess
don't
he's a
see that
little
as a
further off
scratch.
the
Yeah,
rail.
because that
Yeah,
five is out. That five's out far enough.
taking his time. Ooh, back cutting it. Well,
Or maybe he kicks and then leaves you in a worse spot than you were
when you were in the
already in.
start, yeah, and leaves his ball in front of the pocket. Now you're looking, I mean, at a back cut on the 11, long cut on the 10, and I don't even know if your 12 passes the 5. Does it? I don't
The
know.
12, I don't think the 12 goes cleanly past the 5. You might be
Yeah,
able to cheat it off the rail at pocket speed, maybe, or just park it in front of the 5 to block the pocket. But
11 ball here. Got to make sure you don't clip off the 13 inside. Hits that 13 full. 13 to roll in front of the 10.
looks like the 10 still goes.
But what you were talking about, I mean, it feels like he's getting punished for not going for the run out, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I'm a believer in the pool gods, but they sure hang out a lot when I play pool. And yeah, sometimes when you don't take that out and you got it, I'm like, all right, I had my chance, point taken. It's drawn back for the 14. Yeah, boy, and a little finicky now. I think Dave's going to play safe again. It's like he's pushing through, trying to get on that 13 ball. Doesn't want to push that 10 into trouble, though. Yeah, that didn't pan out great. How do you
Yeah,
want to play safe here? You're just going to play 13, roll it behind the 10?
that was the first thing that comes to mind. Yep, I like that.
I also like being on the left edge of the 10 ball.
No, he's going to continue his run out. He's going to shoot the 10 to the corner.
I don't think he's gonna.
Well,
I think he's psyching you out.
he's
He's Dave Randall in you.
he's trolling me. I mean, if he played safe before when he had the open run out, he's got to play safe now.
Yeah. Yeah, I like nudging the 13 right in front of the side pocket and rolling up on the 10. Looks like he's going 13 rail behind the 10. Maybe just using the 13. And that's fine. That, I mean, kind of blocks his kick lane. He does leave a little gap between the 13-10, and you don't get your 13 all the way to the side, which I would have liked to have tried to accomplish. I don't know. It looks like kicking through the 13-10 is long, huh?
Yeah, he's gonna have to go two rails. You know, this bottom rail, side rail, trying to make that 5 in the corner. Well, he's looking at like one rail. I mean, I'd be looking immediately at this two rails. You know, the bottom rail,
Yeah.
side rail.
And I mean, a soft kick on this, and I don't even know if I'd.
Not too soft.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
I just don't. I don't even know if I want to make this. Does the 8 pass the. Oh, yeah, 8 passes the 13 in the lower left hand corner pocket?
Yeah, the 8 goes to the corner.
Yeah, all right, I wouldn't call safe. Guess I'd want to make it. I like the way he's looking at it. I do that with kicks a lot of the time too. I would kick it backwards.
Going at it the opposite direction.
Yep, go to my object ball. Help you see the line.
Okay.
Do you have any kind of two rail system you work with? Or just your eyeballs and years of experience and wisdom?
I use the Tom Rossman method.
Can you explain that one?
No.
Too
No,
many too many tough questions?
he put out a video bunch of years ago, like 30 years ago. It was all about 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 rail kicks. He had systems for everything, and that's what I've used basically ever since.
Tom Rossman it is. We'll check it out.
I had it on VHS back in the day, but I believe it's available on DVD now. He's moved right straight forward into the 1990s.
Do you still have your old VHS, your pool VHS? Tight. Darn it. Oh, and makes that
Hey,
12
look at
ball.
that. The 12 did go.
Yep. Drilled it. All right, Dave Randall.
Told you that 12 passed the 5.
So now is he going to shoot the 8 past the 5 too?
No, he's going to shoot the 13 first, and the 10, and then the 8.
Is he going to take that 8 past the 5 though?
Yeah. There's room for the 8 past the 5.
All right.
But yeah, I'll just 13, 10, 8 past the 5. He may go 10 first, but
8, 13, 10 in the same pocket.
yeah, Joe, that Michael got punished the worst maximum possible there for that kick shot.
Yep.
That was unfortunate. He would have been better off just picking up the cue ball and giving him ball in hand.
Mm-hmm. I thought the 12 was even going to hang, making it even worse, but yep, pretty dead out here. As long as that 8 passes. Do or die kick shot there on the TV table or on the bonus stream table. Nice shot. So we got a bunch of teams tomorrow, huh? What, they're starting bronze and silver, correct?
I don't know what divisions are starting. I just know some teams are starting tomorrow. I don't know which ones. Also, there's some singles finals going on tomorrow, including a
Mm,
platinum singles at 9 a.m.
wow. Well, it can't be finals. It's got to be one before. Oh man. Yeah, that was a little window. I still think that's the right shot, as opposed to trying to wrap around and take it up there with an unobstructed pocket. But
There, you want to try to lag this five ball up on top of the eight?
uh-huh, we might see a stalemate here if he does. So what Kevin's talking about there is, oh, I think, is overcut the five into the left side rail and lay it on top of the eight ball. Is that what you're saying? Dave's over there saying he had a pocket this big. He's talking about a fish. Yeah, it's either that or he's
Just wait
gonna.
till wait till next week when he tells this story. Wait how big that. Wait till you hear how big that
The
pocket was
pocket
then.
was 4 feet wide.
I had balls on both sides of the pockets help funnel that ball in. I still missed it.
Hmm. Is your play here roll the five on top of it?
I
I mean, what are you
I
gonna do?
think
The Swiss
so.
bank's not there. I'm the
I'm
biggest twist bank dork in the world.
I'm not good enough at banks to try to bank this five,
He's just gonna play.
especially to that bottom right corner.
So, Michael, when you watch this again, think about that shot about cutting the five ball to the left side rail, leaving it on the eight, and getting the cue ball up table. I know you banked the ball well. I know you kicked the ball well, but that's something that can help you win the game. Maybe even get you a stalemate. All right,
Yeah,
here's the bank.
yeah,
That's the other thing that helps you win this game is snapping this bank right in the corner pocket.
that would definitely help you win this game. Absolutely, it would. Yeah, I'm terrible at banks, so I'd just be trying to lag this five in front of the eight, trying to block the eight.
Just this, I mean, the cue ball can get in the way on this one too. Yeah, that's a really tough
Is
shot.
that five going to
Is he
block the
gonna
cue
get
ball? Is the
lucky?
five going to block the
Is
cue ball?
Oh my
Is it going to
God,
get
no
there?
way.
Is it going to get
Wow.
there?
Did it? No, Dave's got it. Holy cow. No
Well,
way.
Michael was shaking his head, so I don't think he got it.
Yeah, boy, that was just about a miracle right there, though. Dave's just gonna gentle swerve around on this one, though. This is a tricky shot, though. Again, an easy one to follow this eight ball in.
He's swerving. He's swerving. The five ball's got him partially obscured here.
Boy, I tell you, this is a jump for me, not a swerve. You're going,
A
you're
jump.
you're massaging into the angle, um, into the pocket. And if you hit straight into this ball and you massage this ball, you have a hard time not scratching. If you hit the ball full.
That's a chance I'm willing to take. I'm swerving. I'm not jumping.
Well, I hope you're right. I hope this goes swimmingly. I've just scratched so many times off this shot and it just kills me. If he can get to the head rail, he's fine. And if he hits the eight thin, he's fine. He goes dead into it though. Dude, beautiful shot. Beautiful shot. See, what was I worried about? Dave Randall taking the lead. 2-1. Diggity Dave Randall to break. Second ball. Let's see it happen. Two stripes down.
It's one of the best spreads I've seen from a second ball break.
Notice he didn't hit those balls that hard either.
No. Sometimes when you hit the second ball too hard, the balls all spread out and then they come
Come
back
back in.
together.
Yep. No, I like that break a lot. I think he hit that really well. Looks like he's going to take solids.
Yeah, solids seem to be the obvious choice here, especially because of that 11-5. Because the
Yep.
5 goes, but the 11 doesn't. All the other solids look like they go. The one ball is a little bit tied up, but you have access to it from any of these other solids down below it.
I wanted to hit that ball harder and come out to the center of the table.
Yeah, he's ended up kind of in no man's land here. He has the 7 and I think only the 7.
I think he's got a sharp cut on the 2 there.
Was that 2 going to
That's
side?
the last thing I want to do with a great spread like this is dive into traffic and rearrange the furniture. Speaking of furniture, I bought a chair. Got a sweet chair today. It's exciting, relevant information for a chat, right?
You gonna strap it to your roof of your car and drive it home with you when this tournament's over?
Stuffed in the back seat. It's a seat on a seat right now. All right. Yep, misses that 7. And that was, yeah, that was just a tricky spot. I know why he didn't want to hit that ball that hard. I mean, that was still a tough cut in the side. All right. Stripes looking pretty good here. The 11, the only real thing to worry about. 15, 14, 13. Break out that 11.
Yeah, that 11. I think that 11 will go to this bottom right corner
bottom
on the
right.
screen.
Yeah, you don't even have to. So just use the
and the 10 ball will get you there. Yeah, exactly.
Then you got to get over to the 8. Himself a good line on the 15 if that's what he's doing next. He's just taking a look at the 11 now and realizing it's not going.
The Wolf Pack says on the back of his shirt.
The Wolf Pack. Yeah, I couldn't tell what it was either. I was trying to read it earlier. He's got some kind of pool insignia there. Looking at how he's going to take that 14. So he's planning 15, 14 to get up to the 10. But again, that 11 to the 8 is no walk in the park. If you could leave the back cut on the 11, that would almost be ideal just to float over there.
He's looking like that 11 passes the 5, like he's looking at playing the 11-10 combo.
Man, it doesn't look that way on the screen, does it?
It does not, but I've been fooled before.
We both have.
So I'm not saying it doesn't go. I'm saying it might go. And that's as much of a commitment as you're getting out of me.
Mm-hmm. Well, it definitely doesn't make the combo here, so he's got to get through this 11-7. I don't think he's going to try and go through the 8-2, do you? Or the 1-2?
No, just yeah, to the rail and between the 7-11.
Yep. Yeah, I guess if you can't really leave yourself straight enough to just stop it, so leave yourself enough angle to come over and back. That would be ideal. Well, okay, so he's thinking about playing the 11 all the way down and following it all the way down, but now how are you going to get all the way under there?
No, if the 11 ball is my okay. No, if you're saving your 11 till last and shooting the 11 in this bottom corner, you can bring the cue ball over for the 8 in this bottom left corner.
Well, we didn't know he could see the 10 from there. That was a very nice shot. It's like you can just carry this straight down, play the 14 in the lower left-hand corner. Did you know he could see the 10?
To tell you the truth, I didn't even look at the 10 because that didn't occur to me to even try to shoot the 10 first.
Did not occur to us, dude. All right, 11 all the way down. Thinking about following the 14, and he was looking at playing the 8 in the side.
Oh, he's
He
come
didn't
up
get there.
short. Oh no.
Well, inside gets you all the way through there. I like playing high inside to come between the 1, 2,
I tend to shoot this with outside and go,
7, 5.
yeah,
Go three
go the
rails.
3 rails for this 8 in the same pocket as the 8. The 8 in the same
That's
pocket
a
as the
smarter
14.
shot. Get way bigger windows. A lot larger margin for error. It just seems like the only thing that can go wrong is not getting to that right side rail before the 5 and coming in contact with the 5.
He's really obsessed over trying to play position for this 8 in the side. It looks like
I know, I
I
don't
don't know
know
how
how
he
he.
I don't know how he gets there. To tell you the truth, I don't know how you would even play position for the 8 in the side from here.
He's really going to try and cinch this in, and I mean, it's going to roll too long. It's not going to catch enough to get under that 6. Maybe he'll end up on top of it and be able to play the 8 in the same pocket. Yeah, so that's what I was saying, but like you said, there's a lot of things that can go wrong from there too. All right, but dead in on the 8
He
ball
hit
one way or
that
the other.
he hit that beautifully.
Didn't he hit it good?
That was a really nice shot there, Michael. I don't know why he kept on looking at the 8 in the side.
I know.
He really confused the heck out of me there.
Well, I mean, I imagine that was what he was intending there, but he did look pretty fixed. Oh, get in there.
Oh
I thought it
no.
was going to roll.
I thought
Oh,
even though he didn't hit it real clean, I thought it was still gonna go. Man.
fate still punishing Dave Randall here. This is not an easy out. You got to start with the 6 here.
Yeah, kind of pinch draw this, soft draw over for the 4 next, or is he trying to run into it and bump the 4? He's trying to
He's
bump
trying
the
to
4.
bump it.
Just don't double kiss into
That's
the.
scary. Yeah.
I'm.
Missed it. All right. Well, he's got to figure out a way to get back down there.
I mean, was the angle too steep to soft, kind of pinch draw it over? Was the angle too steep for that? Maybe it was. It's hard to tell on screen.
Yeah, it was scary to me. All right, 2. I like using the 2 to get on the 7 to go all the way down table. So drawing off this. He wants to use the 1 to get back behind the 4, I think.
So I see what you were saying about Dave having that short, punchy, choppy stroke. I see what you mean.
I mean, very, very little backswing.
Yeah, very punchy.
And yeah, it's not like he hits simple shots either. Definitely uses a lot of English. And
Mm-hmm.
oh man, Rich on that other table is about to close out at 4-0, letting Merlin back in.
Oh, this is a nice angle on the 7. You can just draw right down for this 4.
Yeah, all you got to do is
Oh, he's
not
doing.
make
Okay,
the
he's
easy.
saving. Okay, I see. I see. Okay,
What's he doing?
he's
Oh,
shooting the
he's shooting
5.
the 5 to
Shooting
get
the
perfect
5.
on the 7 to float
Yep.
down there.
Yep.
That's a good
It's
shot.
probably
Then
that's
controlling that draw.
that's probably better than what shot I was thinking.
I think so too.
This looks pretty good to me.
Yeah. I'm not happy. He feels like you overrolled that one, but
It it
I
does kind
think
of yeah, it does kind of look like the natural angle is straight
not
at
the
the 8.
4, but the 8.
To me, it looks kind of like it's straight at the 8. Maybe it is at the 4.
Yeah, he wanted to go into that side rail for sure.
So he split the difference right between the 8 and
That's how
4.
you do that.
Nicely done, Dave.
Very nice shot.
Well, then who are we to argue with Carlo Beato and someone who wins the World Nine Ball Championship? Who are we to argue?
Very nice shot there for Dave Randall.
Very
All the way
nice.
up and down.
Very nice. And he didn't have to do that because he could make the eight from literally anywhere on the table.
Totally.
He didn't have to do
That's a
that,
good
but
shot.
he wanted to let that big stroke out.
Really taking his time. We have, we have a couple
It is in there.
situations
It's
like
in
this.
there deep. It's in
It
there
is
deep.
totally. Yeah, I don't go rail first on this one. Just hit that ball.
He did go rail first, but he got it just fine.
All right.
3-1.
3-1 Dave Randall. Rich Nelson taking it down on bonus coverage against Merlin Nelson. And I think that might be the end for bonus coverage for the evening. Are we going to leave that thing going, or should I check in?
Let me pull up the schedule real quick and see if we have anything else scheduled. Or unless you got it up already, or you're messaging Kenny.
I didn't know. Well, we'll check in.
Here,
I'll
I'll
message
just
Kenny in a sec.
I got the schedule here. Let's pull up the match to see what we got.
Perfect. Hey, good. Self? Good. Well, like we've said several times so far, thanks for tuning in here with Railbirds TV. This is Kevin in
Oh,
Summerfield.
there is another match. That's going to be the Platinum Singles. Eric Tate. That's the third place
Mm,
match, right? No.
was it
Yes.
tonight on 10?
Table 10, 9:30 p.m.
One.
Platinum Singles. Eric Tate versus somebody.
The winner of this match.
Yeah, that's going to be. Yeah, this is the fourth place match. Yeah, that's gonna be the third place match. The B-side finals.
Wow. All right.
And on table 9 at 9:30, we have it's bronze one singles. I wonder if that's like a finals or close to a finals. Let's have a
Got it.
look.
Yeah.
Let's have a look. See where we are in the bracket.
Hello. Hello. How are you?
That's a fourth place match for the bronze one singles on table 9 at 9:30. Well, scheduled for 9:30, but something tells me this match isn't going to be over in the next 15 minutes.
I think you're right. We got 18,
Oh, sorry, I didn't want to steal 3 minutes from him.
but we do have a couple patient players going here. But right to do so. This is their time at the table. I hate getting rushed at the table, man. I'm not a really slow player, but when I want to spend some time figuring something out, I want my time to figure it out. Taking a trickier opening shot there and kind of paying off. Opens up a ball but doesn't really get him great on a second ball. 14 ball cuts, but he's a little tree topped over the 6. Is that 10 ball past the 3 in the upper right hand corner? I don't know.
I mean, there's a gap between those balls, so there's a chance that it goes. I'm kind of thinking it goes. I mean, from this angle on camera, it looks like no way.
Hmm.
On this angle, it kind of looks like maybe.
And what are your thoughts on the 15 passing the 4 in the lower?
15 passing the 4 looks like no way Jose.
So he's got to get that 15 probably same pocket as the 14 here, or play it in the opposite side pocket. So I don't like getting out of this area without dealing with the 15. But this is going to get him on the 12 ball pretty naturally. 12, if you're on the right side of it, can float down for the 15. If you can hit the 1,
Oh, can he see that 15? I don't think so.
I don't think you can see enough to cut it.
All right, well, I guess we're about to find out if that 10 goes.
Yeah.
Problem
Or
is if
or
problem is
if
if
the
you make yeah if you make the 10, we play position on the 12 and then the 13 goes in the same pocket.
mhm.
Then you gotta come all the way back down here for the 15.
Does the 13 is it wired off the 2 in the upper right hand corner? You're staring down the barrel.
That's really close actually. It's really close to being wired.
Still got to get there. 12 doesn't pass the 8, right? No.
Don't think so.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, maybe 12 into the 13, 13 in the upper right hand corner pocket. Well, we're going to find out. Like you said, if that 10 gets by, could also just be rolling it in front of the 3 ball here. I think he was trying to make it, but
I think so. But it has blocked the pocket of the 3 ball.
yeah,
Actually, he did he leave anything for Dave?
he's got a cut on the 3 ball.
Yeah, he has a cut on the 3.
Looks
Oh,
like
he's
the
just
3 might naturally
I was
make
looking
his.
at all the other balls except for the one that's right in front of him.
Well, and he doesn't really want to deal with the 3 without taking care of the 2. 2 doesn't have a pocket right now. Dollars to donuts. Dave's going to make this 10 ball at the same time.
Yeah, because it clears the pocket for the 2.
Yeah. Tried to, didn't get there.
Tried to.
Did he get in trouble down there?
Well, he does have the 5 if he as the last resort. He may be forced to shoot the 5. I think he has the 1 also. We got to do something about that 2 ball though. Can he bump the 2 ball here from the 1? Just
I think he can.
does he have the breakout angle?
Man,
Oh,
he
so
barely misses
close.
that ball. Well, he's got another swing at it here with the 4 ball. Trouble with that is,
Yeah, that 1 was sitting near perfect though.
yeah, God, barely missed that ball. Just goes to show you how small those pool balls really are. Wait, you said we got bronze coming up next? Bronze 1 or 2?
Bronze 1 singles on table 9.
Got
Oh,
it.
he's hung the 4.
He says, you deal with this. Dave Randall asking if these pockets are deeper than the other tables. I don't think we have the slate extenders on this version of the diamond.
The slate extends.
Sometimes it feels that way when you're on the TV table. Dave cracks me up. Um,
Although had he made that 4, I'm not sure what his plan was. Does the 5 pass the 6? Maybe the 5 passes the 6.
I think it must. Come back down table, doesn't quite get there. I don't think he's in much trouble. I mean, the combo is very simple, no matter what side you're on. I do think he'll probably play the 12 next. You just got to make sure you don't get stuck behind that 8 ball. I don't really like trying to disturb those balls. Everything looks pretty square there. Yeah, but boy, he's going to have a hard time not hitting that 8, isn't he?
It's hard to tell if he has the angle where it's going to naturally come under the 8 or if it's naturally going to hit the 8. It's so hard to see the angle when we're on screen here. When I'm at the table, I know exactly where that ball's going. Up here, I feel kind of lost here on this shot if it's
Yeah.
going to hit the 8 or not.
Yeah, a lot can go wrong with that. Hit the backside scratch. If you're going to hit it, you want to hit it full, but not full to get in the way of the 13-10. Ideally, you just drift behind it and then come back up for the 13. Hits it full. Does he leave the 13? It's tight.
I think if he can
See
if
the
he can
edge,
just if he can hit any of the 13, it's dead into the 10 off the 2.
I think so too.
He doesn't have to be able to see the entire ball to make it.
Yeah, probably see that 2-ball move. Don't want to knock the 2 in front of the 8-ball here. Yeah, he didn't need to. The slate extender's got him too. Oh man. Dave Randall might have a point here.
He's left it tough for Dave.
Yeah, he
He's
has.
got to play what, a 5-4 combo past a 6
If
ball
it
that
goes. 5-6-4 combo, and that 4-ball is so deep with the slate extenders that that's not easy
while
to do.
jacked up over the 2.
Ooh. Yeah, and man, you can't really play safe on him anywhere. He can kick that from anywhere. All he's got to do is touch the 13. If Dave touches the table, I think that 10 ball might fall.
Well, he better not touch the table. Looks
I
like
think so. He's trying to make it, and then what, get safe? Well, Dave's coming with something here. Okay, looking at the tangent line right off the top of the 2-ball.
and he wants to try to pocket this ball while not leaving the 13 just dead hanging.
So probably trying to knock the 13 back towards the center. Oh, getting underneath it. And that, I mean, that would have been a fabulous shot had that 10 ball gone.
Would have been pretty awesome.
I mean, it's still pretty awesome. But yeah, he's just got to play over and back now. Man, good luck, Dave. Just barely hit too much of that ball. I would not have thought of that.
He's crafty.
He is really, really creative. A lot of good information. He's going to draw closer to the center of this table here. Or, man, oh man.
And he's underhit that a little. He's been
It's a tough shot, no matter what. Slate extenders or not. I like playing rail first on this. I think that 13's frozen to the rail. Rail first. I mean, you're going to be going right at the 8-ball.
rail first, aren't you going? I mean, you're talking about like left spin, like spin this in.
Say that again.
Are you talking about like left spin, like trying to spin this in off the rail? Is that
Yes,
what you're
sir.
talking about?
Totally.
Then that cue ball's going right at that 2-ball, then, isn't it? And if you hit the 2, you got nothing on the 8.
Yeah, but I'm Smash City from there. I'm smashing right through it. Oh. They are getting their money's worth on this rack.
It's like they put a couple quarters in the table, and they're milking those quarters for everything they're worth.
Mm-hmm. Dave again looking at the carom off the 2. Why would you not just use the 2-ball? Why wouldn't you just shoot the 2-ball into the 13? You're still going to leave the same bank.
He wants to leave that cue ball hanging in the pocket. Well, not at that speed. You're not leaving the cue ball hanging in the pocket.
And I mean, that's a straight bank right there. Doesn't get a lot straighter than that. Here we go. This is a big one. This is to go 3-2 or 4-1. Got to have that in the back of your mind. Came up short. Man, oh man.
And is still not left anything easy for Dave.
Totally. He can't see the 4, can he?
He cannot see the 4 directly. He's got to
Oh,
like
man.
play a 5-4 combo if the 5 passes to 6, which I'm not 100% sure of.
Just can't do that either. That 4 is so deep. Man.
All that talk about slate extenders, Casual Minus says they're using game extenders.
Yeah. Yes, indeed. Well, thanks for tuning in out there, everybody. If you don't like Patient Pool, you might not like Barbox 8-ball, especially as they get towards the latter stages.
The rail first at the 6 to do the 6-4 combo.
Okay. Well, what was Dave doing?
Just gonna play safe. Just roll up on the 2. Leave them jacked up over the 2 with
Ooh,
a back cut on the 8.
yeah, he's saying it's way deep. It's hilarious.
I
Do we have the wireless mic set up? Because I want to strap Dave in for sure.
I left all the lav mics at home. I only have the handheld mic.
I
I
totally would have done that last night while playing.
I was gonna say I like just rolling up on the 2, leaving them jacked up over the 2. But he's called the bank.
I think he's wanting to block that pocket. So just wanting to bank this, leave the cue ball on the head rail, and I mean there. Wow, he drilled it.
Well,
Drill.
you're not gonna block the pocket if you make the ball.
He still doesn't have a shot.
I think you can see
Can
the
you see the
6.
six?
I think this time you can see the
Man,
6.
oh man. Yeah, he really screwed that shot up.
Can't block the pocket if you make the ball. Now you got to keep shooting. So you're gonna force him to win the game.
He's got to go rail first. I mean,
No, he can shoot straight at
can
it.
he? Oh, good. Well, he earned a simple shot, man. Drills that long bank.
Yeah, he can see. He can finally see the 6. Right, just don't get on the rail. Get off the rail. Oh, this
That's
landed perfect.
man. Well, I feel like the fates are finally starting to turn around.
I think we're gonna see an end to this game.
Gotten away from punishing him for that strange save he played. Yeah, he's just stop shot here. Maybe draw back a little bit if you want to really simplify things.
I like really simplifying things. Yeah, cue ball like over near the foot spot would be perfect.
Yep.
But this is also perfectly fine.
Yeah.
A little high left, railing back out.
Oh, you play it in the upper left hand corner? Or are you just gonna? I like to
No,
play
no,
some
eight,
high.
no, 8 in the side.
Yeah, full side.
High left, come out for the 8 in the side.
That's what I was doing too. I just want to play that shot a lot softer. I'm worried about getting on top of the eight.
Yeah, I would have put more left spin on it than he did.
Yeah. Dave Randall looking at a 4-1 lead here. We got action here at the 2023 Western BCA Championship. That's Dave Randall firing that 8 ball in. Don't call him Diggity Bank Shot Dave for nothing. It
They
is
call me.
his. Somebody does.
I'm sure.
Maybe just me. All right, Sean Flanagan. Sorry, Michael Flanagan. Having a rough go there. Played some really good shots, man, but just not able to convert on that bank shot. Dave makes the bank and earns the game.
He does.
Huge shout out to our Fun Day sponsors out there, Side Pocket in Eugene, Oregon. They don't call it Wiley's for nothing. I'm making up slogans for everybody. So far,
All
that's
right, well, we better get rid of this before you start making up slogans for railbirds too, because we're on that list too there. When you're in Seattle, be sure to check out Ox Billiards, Seattle's premier billiard hall.
they are so awesome. Love Ox. Home of the Northwest Cup as well. I don't know if you guys have checked out the Northwest Cup, but it is
Of
a
course.
sweet, sweet event. All right, Dave Randall, second ball breaking. Again, didn't overhit it last time. I got a no. He broke dry last time, didn't he? That definitely seemed harder. And no
That 10 ball.
Slate extenders got him again.
I would have thought they'd have taken those slate extenders out between games,
It
but
seems like they
apparently
would. Dave keeps interacting with us, so I
I
want to give him a hard time, but I should
they
just.
were installed with Phillips head screws, and Dave only has the flathead with them.
I'll bet Dave's got both in his pocket right now. I would take that bet for up to 5. He's a handy dude. Like we said, Dave, a table mechanic and light builder, one of Michael Littman's employees. Littman providing all the lights for these wonderful diamond tables here at the Western BCA 2023 8-ball championship. What do you think of these Slim Littmans? The
Yep. Every table here lit by Litman lights, the lights that look down on you. That was Snooker's made up logo. Speaking of making up logos,
That's funny. Taking solids here. Doesn't really get out. Wasn't that the 4 ball that was hanging in the pocket last time?
did they forget to rack the four? Did they leave it there?
That would be a first. All right, back cut on the 1. Going right into the 2 ball here.
I'd be afraid of scratching off the 2 in the corner.
Right? Nope,
No,
it was
he's
a little wide.
he's avoided it entirely. Oh
Gets
no,
himself in
don't
trouble.
tie up the 3. Oh no.
Well, you know what I think, Kevin? This
What
is
do you
going to be a
think,
long
Summerfield?
rack.
No.
We're going to be in here for a minute. Unless he fires this 2 ball in. Fires the 2 at the 4, banks it in. He's perfect shape to break out the 3.
Well, I'm in the mood for a slower rack. You know, these other games have been going by too fast. I want to slow it down a little. Let's take our
Real
time.
barn
Let's
burns.
take our time for
There's
once
one
here.
thing I know Kevin wants at 9:30 p.m. It's a nice slow 8-ball rack. Like we said, we do have a bunch more action coming at you here. One more match after this one. The winner of this match will play Eric Tate to see who goes to the finals tomorrow at 9 a.m. That'll be on our bonus coverage. And we've got the bronze one, 4th place match, you said? Coming up here.
I believe that is correct. Bronze 1, 4th place. I think that's correct. Yes.
He is banking that 2 at the 4. Hits it. I mean, I don't want to my own, but
Actually, rail first on the 2 might break out
break
that
out this. Yeah, exactly. I love it. Unfortunately, the 7 balls landed in a pretty precarious situation, and you got to do something with the 6.
All right. Well, don't be gentle about it. Let's rearrange some furniture here.
Right? Yeah, the 8 ball doesn't look like it's going to go anywhere, so like break speed here. He's looking at the bank on the
Maybe
3.
not quite break speed, but especially not James DeVee break speed.
Yeah, no, I mean all it takes here is some right spin off that foot rail. Should spin right off that 2. You want to hit the 2 pretty full though, because you want to drift up before it touches the rail. All right, saving that shot. He's going to deal with the 7 now. Try to break the 6 out. I
We're all asking that same question, John. Is it really necessary to play the finals at 9 a.m.? We're all asking that
That's a
question.
really good question. Hey, trouble right there. Good. How are you?
Oh, I didn't think that 7 was going to fall. Nice shot there, Michael. I swore that 7 was coming off the rail, but I think it kind of drifted back in. It's got the perfect angle on this 6 to bump open this 3, perhaps.
Yeah. That ball fell, huh?
Yeah,
the-
I didn't think it was going, but
For
it
the
did.
ones that have hung up, I'm surprised that ball fell.
Well, I think it has to do with the speed he hit it.
Yeah.
But he's got landed nice on this 6, got a nice angle to bump that 3 out.
Just don't want to get past the 3 and move the 13 to plug it up anymore. You really want to make sure you make contact with the 3 ball.
Yeah, things can get ugly here. It doesn't have to come out, great, but
Oh,
don't pocket it. Don't.
wow.
Oh no.
If you ever wanted one to not fall.
It would have been now.
All right,
Oh,
3 off the 15.
that 15 looks a little high, doesn't it? I don't know.
It's not easy, but it's what you got. I guess the 3 goes in
The
the
3 does cut to the corner,
cuts. Yep. Okay.
and the cue ball kind of follows it for the 8 in the side.
hmm Yeah, boy, that's what you got at this point. You can also hit this, maybe not. I mean, you can try pocket speed to get it to roll there, but I guess you might fall short on the 8 if you do that. I think you just take your swing, make that ball.
John C is saying, Eric Sawyer, who's sitting in the hot seat, he's back at his hotel, just, getting all nice and rested and sleeping like a baby. And meanwhile, the people on this side of the bracket are going
He
to be
plays
here
up
super,
30.
super late, and they got to get up super early. Well, you know what? My answer to that is, don't get on the B side. That's your punishment for getting on the B side of the bracket.
Totally.
Your reward for staying on the A side is you get to sleep in, and you don't have to play at the weird hours.
Yeah. Dave's just curious about something. I'm not sure what he's curious about, but he's up and out of his chair. And he doesn't do that for nothing. Not sure what he's calling, maybe?
Yeah,
He's looking at the bank. He's going to bank the
let's
three.
just go between the 9-8.
I am not sure why.
Seems to me like you can shoot that three to the upper right corner, and the cue ball kind of follows the three in that same
It's
direction.
definitely open pocket up there.
He's just not comfortable with the cut. He'd
Guess so.
rather he's more comfortable with the bank than the cut. I'm not sure.
Well, he hit it pretty good.
It's going to be
Man.
close. It's going to be close, but
Did get on the right side of the eight ball. That leaves a wide open table here for Dave Randall up 4-1, looking to get on the hill. And Dave with, yeah, I mean, this is not too tough. Reaching the 10 ball is tougher than this table is to get out on.
Dave doing laps around the table. Oh, careful there! Don't pull something.
Just playing up to the 14. 12 ball is the only finicky thing, but you can either draw off the 11 into the 13, play the 12, or you can get to a spot where you can cut the 12 and come back around. It's not really hard. You just wouldn't choose to leave yourself a combo if you can help it.
So John C. Yeah, I was being maybe a little flippant with my answer there. I am in agreement that I think we're all in agreement. Like, why on earth are they playing the finals at 9 a.m.?
Oh,
That
totally.
seems unreasonable.
But
But I mean, they have other stuff that's going on tomorrow. So I mean, I don't know. I don't make the schedule. I just work here.
right, 15 leads him right under the 12 for a back cut, so I think that's what he's going to do is just roll this ball forward. Back cut on the 12, and then you're either 13 or 11 up to the 9 ball. And Robert's your father's brother, that's what you said?
Robert's your father's brother.
That's right.
That's the more formal way of saying Bob's your uncle.
Dave taking his time to look at this. It looks pretty dead straight, huh? Nothing. I don't think that 13's too close or anything like that.
Well, it looks like everything goes. He just wants to make sure he doesn't hit the 11 or hit the three. He's just planning his route here.
Just roll that baby forward. Like you said, yeah, try to miss the 11. So he was going
Oh,
to the 11.
I thought he was going to come two rails around. I thought he was going to avoid everything, come two rails around.
I did too.
He just wanted to brush the 11. Okay.
Well, nice natural line from the 11 to the 13. Well,
But I will say, in most of these tournaments, um, when you're on the A side, you get the better sleep schedule. When you're on the B side, you're uh, not just the finals, but just throughout the whole tournament, you're up till midnight, and then you're up again 9 a.m. the next day.
totally.
That's just how it works. That's your punishment for being on the B side.
Shouldn't have lost.
Play better.
And now he's rolling forward on this one. All right. Well, he got just about exactly where he wanted. Real easy 1-2 here. This is to get on the hill.
Yeah,
Mr. Dave Randall.
just a little stun forward. This little pop stroke.
That's 5-1. Michael got to be feeling the pressure here. Something that's extra excruciating playing slow players is you get that anxious anxiety when you get down and you just got to get back to the table. And a slow player just, it feels like they're just torturing you. And I mean, oh no, he missed Dave Randall. Oh no. That's a heartbreaker. Didn't see him missing that ball. Well, those are the pocket extenders, I guess, there. I like rolling this ball and just coming all the way back down to play the 8 in the side. He didn't get there. He got a tweener. This is not an easy shot, Kevin.
No, you got to you got to cut this to the corner. Yeah,
Oh.
this cuts to the corner. I mean, I wouldn't be looking at banking it. I'd be cutting this to the corner.
Yeah, he's fine.
I'm not going to say it's a free shot, but you're not going to be leaving a dead straight in shot to the 9 if you miss.
The other good thing is you're cutting this to the corner, but you're also leaving the 8 ball because you're coming back across the table. You'd be leaving the 8 ball in the way of the 9.
He's called the bank. I would be cutting this to the corner.
I would too. I don't want to let Dave back to the table at all. Hopefully he's going to stop that cue ball.
Yeah, don't follow forward. Don't let don't get this cue ball close to the 9.
All right. Not getting there. Leaves Dave a bank shot. Or is Dave going to play safe here? I have so many questions, Kevin.
Well, if you want to know what Dave is going to do, well, just wait a minute and Dave will show you what Dave's going to do.
He's going to play safe. I'd
I
love
think
to see him
I
spike
think
this
this
bank.
yeah, I think the shot here is just try to hide behind the 9.
Yeah. Overhits it. Oh, he still got a full
I
hook.
think he's got him hooked.
Yeah, I think he would have liked to have inhibited the kick line a little bit, but that would have opened up the bank a little more. At this point, you realize what you're sacrificing, and I think he's probably right that he has less of a chance of making this kick than Dave of missing the bank. Is that how to say that? I think he played the smart strategic shot there. Looks like the one rail is there. And there's just not a whole lot you can do to play safe here. I mean, this is do or die. You either make that 8 ball or you're selling out. Other thing you can do is you can roll. I mean, you can roll the 9 right on the 8, but that's death. Take your swing when you got it. This is a lot of pressure here down 4-1.
I'd be putting a little bit of pace on this because I don't want to leave him dead straight in on the 9 if I miss.
Yep. Oh, missed it wide. Yeah. And then it's so hard to not sell anything out there. Heartbreaker. Well, Dave Randall 2 balls away. This 9 ball just won't go to bed. A little bit more quiet here in the Chinook Winds Casino and Resort. I thought it was going to be a little crazier with teams starting tomorrow, but I guess only a portion of them starting tomorrow. Kind of a free day for some people tomorrow, I suppose. All right. Dave Randall about to take this down.
On the hill.
Leading 5-1. Thanks for tuning in to Railbirds Productions. This is Kevin and Summerfield coming to you live here from the Chinook Winds Casino and Resort. These guys are awesome. If you've never been to Lincoln City, it is one of my favorite coastal towns out here. And the casino here is definitely one of the highlights. Shout out to our Fun Day sponsors. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you're liking what you're hearing and seeing. We're going to let you know every time we go live so you don't miss any pool action here. We're here through Sunday, and we hope you're going to stick around here with us. I like that one.
Yep, we're up here doing the headbanging every time we play that little commercial, so everyone in the room is looking at us, wondering why we're doing this headbanging up here every once in a while.
For like the first 3 days, I seriously thought it was happening out there. These headphones are so good. All right, Michael Flanagan trying to mount a comeback here. Down 5-1 and breaking. Got to make sure you pocket a ball in this break. The last thing you want to do is break dry and let a guy at the table. Second ball break. Making a ball. Ugly
Oh,
table.
good, a nice wide open break. Good wide open spread. Just what we like to see.
Well, this honestly is a lot better than it looks.
Yeah, especially if you think I like stripes because stripes can actually like this 11 and 15.
11
You
goes
can
with the
even break
15,
them out. The 13 goes. The 9 ball for stripes could be a little problematical.
Mm-hmm.
What about solids? What can we do with solids?
Well,
I
you can
don't.
start with the 1 and take the 2 in the opposite side, and from there you can
Should
try
be
to
no
use
good,
the
no good
4.
breakout.
You don't think the 4 can sneak down there and break it out?
If you're on the side of the 4, like where the 9 is, like if you're shooting the 4 this way.
Yeah, I mean, maybe you want to play the 1 now and get on the 4 ball. Like playing the 7.
All right, so he is taking solids. Oh, I think this 5 can this 5 get him to the side of the 4 where he can have a breakout on this 6-3?
Looks like he's going the other way. Yeah, it looks like he's going kind of at that 8 ball here and lining up with a high ball. I'm scared of scratching off the 8 here. Okay, getting on the 1. That wasn't the hard ball to get on, unfortunately. Yeah, you're going to be stuck trying to use the 4 if you're not careful here. And the 4 gets into the 8, but there's no guarantee what happens after that.
I mean, I think that 3 goes to that bottom right corner. I just don't know how you get over there to shoot it.
Yeah. It's like going into the 9-2 here.
Yeah, he wants to open up that 2. He's going at it right now.
That's it too fat. Oh, those 3 balls clustering up for him. Yep, that's tough action. And boy, Dave Randall sees light at the end of the tunnel. Dead in on the 9 ball. 13 passes that whole line. I mean, if you can get yourself to a position where you draw off the 11 to make contact with the 3 and not hit the 15, unnecessary there. Does he still have the 13 inside?
He does have the 13, yes. I mean, he can play the 13, come 2 rails around back under the 8 for the 11 next.
Mm-hmm. Well, now you've got maybe an unnecessary breakout, but a breakout opportunity off the 10 ball. 2 rails behind those balls. It's not probably how I would want to go about it, but it's kind of what the table's left you here. He's looking at the back cut on the 14, I think. I'm not going to do that. I like playing around 2 rails and trying to kind of push through the 3-6. Played it with inside.
So you're going to give him the angle for the 11. He has a little angle on the 11.
I think that's perfect. If you can just draw off the 11 and hit that 3 without hitting the 15,
even if you were to do that, which I don't think you can, that three's going to hit the six, and the three's not going to go
It's just
anywhere.
gonna stick, yeah. So you think he's just got to punch into this
I
15
think
and
he's
move
got
it out?
a. If you go into this softly,
That 15's just
I don't think.
buried.
Yeah, I don't think you're going to get a shot.
Hmm. Wow, did he get a window? Look at that.
Great shot, Dave.
Man, that couldn't have gone any better for him. And now he can just draw around the 6 to get on the 14.
Exactly. Nicely done.
Michael can feel it slipping away. I'm
He
with you,
might even
Michael.
go with the 14 right now because he has the window for the 15. If he's thinking if he's thinking he can't get around the six, I can't tell how close the six is to the 15, or how much the eight is interfering with him, which apparently it is a little bit.
It's like Dave touched the 8 ball just a touch. I don't think it moved hardly at all.
I mean, it moved a little, but not much. Like
Yeah,
half a centimeter.
yeah. Dave's gonna move it back for him. There we go. Just doing the courteous thing there. It's not gonna make any difference in this rack anyway. Yeah, the one thing that can
Good.
really go wrong here is, like you said, drawn into the 6 ball. You got to get all the way around that.
We're shooting the 14. You can shoot it with
He
a nice
is,
level. If you shoot the 14 right now, you can shoot with a nice level cue.
he's really elevated too. All right, get that
Handled it
perfect.
perfectly. Well, except he's jacked up
Jacked
over
up
the
with the 6
six.
now.
It's never easy,
No, it's
especially
not.
in the final game. Well, potentially the final game.
Way down and back up. It's like he's lining up with inside. Shots are either taking the 8 in that left-hand side pocket or the 8 in the. Oh no, he missed it. I am surprised to see that. Well, Michael Flanagan's got to be thrilled to get back to the table. And I tell you
Oh,
what, when you
absolutely.
have an opportunity like this, I mean, you've been sitting there contemplating how to shake a guy's hand for 10 minutes. Now's your chance, man. Turn it around.
They're preparing your congratulations speech. And
Sherry's just rolling up blushing with a stack of cash. Hoo-ha.
make it rain.
Hey, cha-ching. What? Where's the fliff? Where's the jelly? Where's the scratch? It's awesome. Good for her. All right, Michael Flanagan. Oh no, that ball held up. And yeah, the nerves are just, they get to you at this point. It's tough. Hanging that ball, that pocket's been problematic all day. The slate extenders really have been challenging on that pocket. Dave does not have a window here. He's kind of got to kick this ball. Looks like he wants to kick all the way down table. He's called that lower right-hand corner pocket. So head rail, 14.
Yeah, I
Dave already.
sent Sherry out to the casino with $60. She came back with a bit over 500. So that's a good woman.
That's pretty sweet. Yeah, she doesn't only give you your money back. Wow. Dave made an incredible kick shot to start this. That would have been a great way to end it too, but
Yeah, wouldn't it?
didn't go this time.
All right, Michael,
There we go, Michael.
got him right where you want him.
I like the 3-6 combo here.
You would.
I just don't see why not. Do you think the 6 is just so deep? I mean, I like to play the 3 like I'm planning on making the ball.
I mean, it's
The
not terrible. I mean, if you
the
play
3 to the 4 is just such natural shape.
yeah, I mean, if you play the 3-6 combo, playing position on the four to get you an angle to break out that 1-2, that's not bad.
That's exactly what I'm thinking. And it looks like the one passes. I mean, you don't have to break anything out if you just play the four upper left, one lower left.
All right, he's shooting us with a level cue, so you got to make sure you don't get behind the 8 here, which
Yes,
is
indeed.
definitely a possibility.
Also, don't want to undercut this. Right in there.
Oh, I thought he missed it.
I did too. He
Well, he's got the shot.
was
He's got
wide.
the angle. He's got the angle on the 4.
Yeah, perfect breakout. Leave that three hanging on the jaws.
Yep.
Perfect backup ball. If you're still really feeling the pressure that much, you can even follow forward here. And I mean, I you shouldn't think about that. But if I'm moving a ball here, I'd rather move the two than I would the one.
That's not
Hangs
going.
it. Gosh darn it.
Tell you what, though, he's got half the pockets blocked.
Man, yeah, he does. And he's dead straight, isn't he?
He
Maybe not
has
dead, but he's pretty straight.
he has a little angle, but following this 2 rails just gets you position on one of these blocked pockets.
Yeah. So he's going to draw this ball out.
I think you got to draw this.
Well, and it's funny you talked about the nippy stroke, the times that he's really opened up and had to force something. Those are the times we've seen him miss a ball.
Kind of like that.
Yeah, and I just feel like he's not used to or doesn't play that very often. You know, he's so good at getting position without forcing things, and that just felt a little forced. Little friendly exchange here between Dave and Michael, both good sportsmen. And he does have a lockdown here on the real estate. I don't want to let Dave back to the table, but I mean, you got three pockets
Yeah.
blocked if you ride this thing out.
I mean, every one of your balls is hanging in the pocket. How can you not get out here?
Wow, well, just got himself stuck down there. The nerves are just they're getting so. You can see
Can he see this one? Does he have to play a combination?
he's got to play the back cut combo.
Make the one ball at the same time?
Something really cool just happened. The room is erupting.
Yeah, I don't know what it was though. I was
I
too
don't
busy
know.
blabbering away.
2 to the 4.
They're gonna pocket the both balls at the same time here, the 1 ball and the 4 ball,
And the 2 ball and
and
be stuck on the
hopefully
eight.
and hopefully not the cue ball as well. He shoots these so soft.
So soft. Well, I can see like when he moves, like he's moving with the body. He's so worried about missing the ball that he's just not shooting like he knows how to do. If there's one thing that you can't do, it's get your mind in the way of your body doing what it knows how to do. And I can tell you one thing, Michael did not get here by not knowing how to shoot.
We're deep in this platinum singles tournament. The guy is near 600 frog rate. He obviously knows how to shoot. He knows how to play the game.
Yep.
I do feel like he's been second guessing himself a lot. He doesn't look like he's shooting with confidence.
That was one of the most angry I ever saw Joel at me. We were playing scotch and I had missed a couple balls playing tentatively. And he's like, if I see you hit another ball like that, I'm done. I am done. And oh, get out of there. Don't you dare. Whew. And
All
he's
right,
right.
now literally every ball's hanging in the pocket. You got to get out now.
Yep. All right. 4-1-2-8. I hope I didn't say that loud enough for him to hear. Not that it matters.
He needs you to coach him
I
how to
just
these
sometimes
footballs.
it's hard to tell, and we're pretty close to them. But it's pretty loud around here too.
Yeah, they can't hear us. When I was sitting next to you over here without the headset on, I couldn't. I was sitting right next to you and I couldn't hear a thing you were saying.
Oh, cool. Well, good. Well, hopefully you guys can hear me out there. Hit that nice. Grenade again. Both players feeling it a little bit, nudging that ball. Do not get behind that 14
Oh
ball.
my, no, no.
Oh my gosh. Well,
Michael, what are you trying to do to me, Michael? Jeez.
I think sometimes you want to take a shot like that. You want to hit a full stroke shot. You know you're nervous. You know you're playing tentatively. You just want to hit a ball and almost got himself in trouble there, but doesn't. Gets out 5-2. Michael Flanagan mounting a comeback. Dave Randall to break. We got action, Kevin. We got action here in Lincoln City, Oregon. Chinook wins Casino and Resort. This is the 2023 Western BCA Championship. This is Platinum Division singles. Loser takes home fourth of this match. The winner goes on to play Eric Tate here any minute. Fighting for third.
Any minute now.
Any minute.
Yeah, Chris Robbins, no idea. All right, here we go with the break. Second ball break. He's made a ball. Well, I hope you like solids because that's the only thing you have a shot on, I think.
Yep, solids are solids.
Well, Joe, mission accomplished. Achievement unlocked. Definitely made sure I was awake there.
I don't think I like starting with the combo here. Why don't you start with the 7 ball? That's your only trouble ball except the 4.
Yeah, does the 7 pass the 15? If the 7
You can see it better than I can.
The 7 has about half a pocket and he was straight into the side, I think I like shooting the 7 first just because that 7 is such
Yeah.
a tough shot past the 15.
I mean, it wasn't dead end, but it was very makeable. Because, yeah, now he's trying to kind of force around there. He's got to deal with the 7 and the 4.
Well, howdy, howdy to you too. Is that the Christian from Ox Billiards or is that a different
I
Christian?
believe it is, yeah. I'll bet he'll tell us. So he's trying to get real straight on that 7. He is trying to make it in there. Ooh. That's not the shot I want to be shooting. And where does that get him? You're just going
Well,
to
it
roll?
gets him on the 4 ball so he can shoot the 4 up table.
Oh, okay, because the 4, yep, got it. But again, you got to stop.
He's going to the rail and back out. Oh, and it brushed that 15 and still went. Ooh.
Wow. Dave Randall, big shot there.
Not out of the woods yet, though. You got to
No,
do
he's
something with this
not.
4 ball.
The nice thing is you don't have to do much. It looks like you're carrying off the top side of that 9 ball, and as long as you hit it firm enough, you're going to roll forward for the 1, 4, 1, 3, 8. 8 ball doesn't have a pocket on the lower left-hand side, though. I don't think that 8 passes the 10 in the corner or in the side, do you?
Don't ever question Santa Claus during his off season. Well, during the off season, he's just known as Chris Kringle.
No, Dave Randall Claus. Big shot here for Dave. This is excellent opportunity to close this thing out. Up 5-2, doesn't want to see it slip away anymore.
We have at least one more match tonight on the TV table, which was going to be the.
Oh,
He just hooked
man.
himself. Oh man. On table 9, we're going to have the bronze 1 singles match for 4th place, and then on table 10, we're going to have the 3rd place platinum singles match. So the winner of this will be playing Eric Tate over on table 10.
Shows like this match was supposed to be over at 9:30. Well,
Hmm.
Sposed is. I mean, there's not a lot of Sposed is in the pool world. That's something I actually talk a lot about. I don't think anybody's supposed to beat anybody. I don't think they're supposed to get good on that ball. I don't think he wasn't supposed to get behind this 10, or yeah, buried behind this 10. Every single shot, you got to prove it. Every match you got to prove it. And I like that Fargo gives us an idea of what somebody's accomplished in the past, but doesn't tell you what they're going to do today. So we all got to show up every day. That's one of the things I love the most about this game.
Past performance does not guarantee future results.
Yes, sir. That's succinct.
I like being succinct.
Yeah, me too. I'm not great at it, but I like it. All right, well, gets a hit. Pressure's on there.
And Chris Rodwin she was supposed to win her last match.
Me too. Yeah, I was supposed to have the hot seat. I am going to put Santa Claus to bed right here, and I'm going to roll off the 14 underneath the 15. This may go against the idea of playing safe when unnecessary, but if I'm feeling nervous like Michael's been, it looks like Michael might have stepped away to have a bathroom break. Looks like it.
Do we see him in the room anywhere?
It's a late match forfeit. I'm going to assume he went to the bathroom. All right, so heading to the bathroom. He's going to take a little break. That means I am too. We're going to be right back with you. Don't go away.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back here. Returning from the restroom break, Mr. Michael Flanagan stepping to the table. Dave Randall just spitting some pearls over here. He says he gets more fight and flight response playing on the TV table than anywhere else, and I know what he means. It's really easy to to get caught up in what's going on here. The thing I was saying to him is just this is why we're here. I always have to remind myself, like, even though I'm feeling the pressure, I'm getting nervous, I get the butterflies. This
Hmm.
is exactly why we're here, is to have this feeling, to live under this pressure. And yeah, we either rise to meet it or we get defeated by it. But I decided a long time ago, when I'm here, I want to take my shot. I
So I've forgotten already. Is Michael, is he solids or stripes? It's been a
Michael
while.
Stripes,
Okay.
and he is not looking at playing safe.
Yeah, you were. Yeah, that's right. You were talking about wussing out and playing it safe here when you have a wide open
Speaking of taking my shot,
when you have a wide open run out.
let's play safe. I like going 10 to the 15 there. The 14 does look like it passes, so 10, 14, 9. Or, sorry, 14, 15, 9. Jojo, you're asking about the check-in online for the team event. I don't know if that's possible. That's a question for Western BCA, not for us or for Bad Boys. I don't know if that's possible. If it is possible, it will be on the Western BCA site, though. I don't want to overroll this and get
Was he perfect on the
straight.
13?
Oh, you think he was trying to get on the 13?
I think he was trying to get on the 9, but
Yeah. Did he get out enough for the 13? If he did, that's the way to go. 13, 11, 9 looks great. Jacked up on the 9 to get back to the 13 or 11 doesn't look like much fun, though. Joe asking about a time limit. So we try to keep people to a 45-second shot clock. Obviously, that's completely unenforceable. That's what's suggested. If pace slows too much, referees can come over, and what they would do in that situation is give both players a game. Um, I don't think
will they give you a game if it wins you the match?
I don't think they'll give you a game if you're on the hill. So but I've only heard a couple times that happening. I think yesterday a few people feel like they waited too long to try to speed things up. Nobody's happy when that happens. If you're racing to 6, all of a sudden you're racing to 5. If you're the guy that's down, it doesn't feel good. Oh, I think he just got perfect on that 13.
Yeah, he's in good shape. I mean, yeah, he would have liked to be a little closer. That cue ball did roll forward a little, and he wanted to shoot a stop shot. The one ball did interfere with his cueing a little bit.
Somebody calling for a comeback on this in the chat room. Do we see it
That's a
happening?
that's the true pool fan. They want to see it. They want to see the comeback.
Yeah.
They don't care how long it takes.
I'm pushing through this and going all the way back down. Boy, all of a
Big
sudden,
bounce, big bounce, big bounce. Michael has been really struggling with the speed this whole match. He's been under hitting a lot of shots this match.
mm-hmm. Push through that one confidently, though. I think he's coming back. Uh, I I like to draw the 11 into the 1.
If you
Uh,
can do that, that would be perfect. I can't tell if that's the angle he has. I
I
think he
I
does.
think he's got a good line on it. You do have to hit the 1 pretty firm, though. The last thing you want to do is end up on the foot of the table, having one of your corner pockets blocked, steep cut in the side. You can roll forward and run into the 3, but no guarantees there. You could definitely end up right on top of that 8 ball. Looks like he's looking at punching it. All right, so slips through, doesn't get to the 1 ball. He definitely needed to draw more off that. Very makeable shot here, though. There shouldn't be any problem for him.
Yeah, this is totally a makeable shot, especially for someone who's near 600 Fargo. He should be able to handle this.
Yeah, this is to stay alive. Taking his time. I don't blame him one bit. Walk over and look down at that line. Make sure you see that pocket. Put that ball there. Invisible ghost ball. Don't think about where the cue ball is going. Like, don't think about sitting the cue ball on the rail. Push through this shot. Overcut it.
Overcut it,
Oh my gosh.
and it's going to leave Dave basically,
Dead out.
yeah, perfect.
Yeah, I mean that 8 ball's close to the rail, but the one he's on the right side of the one to get on the right side of the three to get to the other side of the eight. So I think that's going to be all she wrote as long as Dave can connect the dots. Under get it.
So no, this looks perfect. This is perfect.
You want to stay on the top side of that 8 ball? I just it
Oh, were you,
his natural line was coming the other
were
way.
you gonna play the side?
No, I was just wanted to be on that side so I didn't have to think about the side. But I mean, as long as you can get dead straight, it doesn't matter. He looks perfect. Perfect. He's even underneath it.
I thought he was perfect on the three. All right, this 8 ball for the match.
Dave Randall, opportunity to close her out.
Is he gonna give it the cinch stroke, or is he gonna punch this in with
You
authority?
better roll this ball forward. Thank you.
He did. He rolled it.
Dave
He put it
Randall
away.
giving Michael Flanagan a fourth place finish here in the Platinum Division.
Fourth place finish is definitely nothing to sneeze at. That is an accomplishment in this field.
Yes, sir.
Dave Randall will be playing Eric Tate over on Table 10 on our bonus stream. So that's going to be coming up right away. So stick around, guys. Go check that out. Coming up on Table 9 right here, we're going to have the Bronze 1 singles fourth place match, I believe, unless they moved it to another table, which is a possibility.
If that got moved, are we going to have these guys on?
If it got moved, feel free to move them over here.
Okay, yeah, I want you.
All right, so we will see you guys soon. So don't go away. This is Kevin Ross and Summerfield Habner with Mailbirds TV. See you guys.